Hey everybody, it's File Under Action. I am back with some more Amnesia, A Machine for Pigs. I'm representing the Wraith unit, and we're doing our Halloween-themed Let's Play, which really isn't Halloween-themed. It's really just, we're going to play some scary games. Oh, there's a note here. What do you know? In this weird cellar. I realize now that my fear of dirt stems from the disease I contracted climbing those lost jungle temples. It is as if those clean places, so free of humanity's filth, imprinted upon my soul and left it fragile to what I find here. Fear is what keeps us all in our places, and the fear of the flesh, the ruin of the flesh, is the greatest of them all. I am sickened, I am ruined, but I will build such machines to contain this plague and heal us all. A new century is upon us. Okay, cool. So it looks like I built this weird machine for pigs.
Come on, slow coach, it's this way.
Slow coach. Was it a trick? That voice on the phone, who seems so close to my own, who seems to know me so well, does he lead me for a nefarious purpose of his own secret devising? But do I have a choice? Even though his motives are unknown to me, I must find my boys. I will follow the machinery down to the very core of the earth if it will lead me to Edwin and Enoch.
The shaking ground you feel is our attempts to clear the floodwaters. Treachery, Mandus. We were undone. Your children are trapped by this act. You must find them before it is too late.
What do you need me to do? How can I find them?
Always deeper, Mandus. Through the piston room and into the tunnels. Then find the bilge and flush the rotten water. I will help you where I can. But you must be swift, my little friend.
Okay. We'll let that play out. Why is like a wine cellar like all barred up? Can't go that way. Probably will later. Someone walking above me? Batteries. That would lower that. Probably have to roll like some barrels in there or something. Okay. Alright, it's blocked. Nothing. Intriguing. The gates are far too heavy for a man to lift and are instead hoisted aloft by a chain coiled about a tube that appears to be spun by motors connected to these electrical switches. Wow, you deduced a lot of that all very quickly. Whilst the fuse is blown, the motor cannot be spun and the gates will remain an impenetrable barrier to progress. So I need to remove the fuse. Here, let's do this. Aw. I could launch it. Oh well. Take a fuse. Plug that in. Probably gonna have to come back up here at some point. Probably need that fuse too. Okay. Okay, the door's open. Nothing's going on over there. Play out. I mean, it's a shame we had to build our spot on the fault line, you know? Another gate.
Bandaged feet and eyes. Small bones in the orchard. I have carried this world on my back with its legs about me. Damn this wretched soul. I am given birth to nothing but machinery.
Okay. These barrels must be dropped by a mechanism somewhere in the complex. No complex mechanisms here. I think more of a case of finding the winch. That they have been raised to prevent access only fires my curiosity further. What he cannot break, our saboteur seeks to hide. Okay. All right. Up we go. Still looking around for any bad guys. Any weird creepies. I guess I go up there. I got a feeling like now that I'm walking out of here, some weird scary thing's gonna happen. I'm glad they took out the lantern oil mechanic from the last one, because that was annoying. But I wish they had kept the insanity mechanic from the last one. So in the last game, you had two sort of health, I'm doing quotes in the air, I'm doing quote markers in the air. You had two like health meters. One was an actual health meter, so when you got hurt, jump, thank you. When you got hurt, you took damage and you could heal it by drinking Veritasium, I believe it was, or Laudanum or something. And you also had an insanity meter, and that was, yep, there's the fuse. That's what needs a fuse. So that's the other gate. Anyways, your insanity meter would go down as you were in the dark. And so if you, the more kind of insane you went, can I open that? No. The more insane you went, the more you started hallucinating and seeing things, and your vision was blurred, and it was weird. It was a pretty cool mechanic, and that was if you were in the dark or if you looked at enemies. So you would try to stay in the light as much as you could. The only thing is that I have a feeling something's going to happen here. The only thing was that as you stayed in the light and you had your lantern on, it was easier for enemies to see you to come attack you. So it was always, you always had that delicate balancing act of, you know, yeah, I'll sacrifice some insanity here to avoid this enemy, or no, I need to keep my wits about me, right? And then the other thing was, the only way, there was no quick fix to getting your sanity back. That surprised me a little bit. The only way to get your sanity, only because I'm talking about all this, the only way to get your sanity back was to progress the story and solve puzzles, right? That was the only way. Look at these crappy fog effects. This game was made in 2013, ladies and gentlemen. Anyways, that was the only way to get your sanity back, was to progress the story in Amnesia: The Dark Descent. So it was a very interesting mechanic, and I'm kind of bummed that they don't have that still. But I also understand. They want to kind of make the focus more singular. Yes, I know words. I'm not seeing anything too crazy here. I'm just going to keep working my way up. There's gates there. Yep, that's the other fuse. So that'll either open this one or the one down there. I knew I needed that fuse. Wow, that was a big shaky shake. Let's hit the journal. Another confounded fuse box. The fellow is thorough in his sabotage, if somewhat repetitive. The stench from these barrels is quite discomforting. I would certainly hope that whatever chemistry this room is designed to store is not a defining feature of the flood that threatens my children. Yep. Does that say pig's gauge? That's funny. So I could go all the way around the other way. I have a feeling that this leads me to that door that was blocked earlier. What's that? Rats that have been gnawed on, I guess? Von Reichenbach writes of the Odic Force, whilst that ignorant charlatan Blavatsky pontificated upon the soul. They are both cretins. To think one could strive for such great heights without wading first through puke and innard, without standing upon an architecture of bones. Montezuma was the wiser, but here, in our temples of steel, I have witnessed the severed head of man, recently trampled to death by a runaway carriage. Immersed in a solution of the Brennenburg compound, open his eyes and cry, "Oh, where are my legs, sir? Where is my body? We are breaking through the barriers of death itself. Oh, my dead darling Lily, it is too late for you, but I promise you this, I will save our children from death, and, if need be, I will wrench them back from the blackness with this wonderful concoction." Interesting. I bet his kids died, and he did something crazy to bring them back, and it started something nuts, and so now he's trying to go back and undo that. Get out of here. I'm really strong to lift that thing all by myself. Yep. Oh. Let's do this. Let's just close you real good, okay? There's my other fuse friend. Oh.
seems this chemical processor is merely one part of a much larger complex. No easy route for me then. I will follow my fever, the calls of my children wherever they may lead me as I move further into this strange empire. But this is my house, isn't it? Weird pig thingies. Okay, let's turn this on. The kid down there. Look at that. That's creepy. Yep, there he goes. He walks weird too.
Follow us, Papa. We know the way.
Yeah, I bet you do. I bet you are figments of my imagination. I bet you're already dead. No, look behind me right now. Ooh. Uh-oh.
Hold still, for God's sake, hold still, child. Don't let it get into your eyes. I'm gonna rinse it out now. There. It will be fine. You just need to lie down. Enoch, look to your brother. How many times have I told you not to play in the cellar?
Oh. Maybe I'm thinking it accidentally... So the thing I made, the chemical that I made, accidentally got into the... I thought... Accidentally got into the... Dang it, words. Accidentally got into the kid's eyes and killed him or something, or turned him into a beast or something. Okay. That gate doesn't go anywhere.
I told you he'd come.
Can we close this? No. Okay. Here we go. Oh. Now I'm stuck here. Ding! The train's coming, Papa. Am I being sanitized? Like, what's going on here? Okay, that's weird. Okay, well, we got through that. This seems like a good place to stop. We got through the weird cellar machinery thing. So yeah, this seems like a good place to stop. I'm gonna explore this room real quick. Hopefully nothing jumps out at me. Yeah, we'll look through here on the next episode. Amnesia, Machine for Pigs.